For shame, Edinburgh. For shame, for shame, for shame. I was walking along the street at about 7 o'clock this morning when lots of people were on their way to work. I saw a young woman on her way to work, minding her own fucking business, dressed very conservatively. I myself was dressed in a nice Jaeger two-piece. It felt very, very attractive, very slim. I looked great. But there was this young woman. Sure enough, I noticed in Edinburgh that you have a thing where these cars, boys in cars, they drive up, they turn around, they drive back again. They drive fucking up and down again, and all they do is abuse women. They abuse women! Now, this young woman was standing there, short enough, this fucking white car with two boys in it, pulls up. They say, hello, darling. How about jumping to the back with Derek? Or he can spew out his nose. Show it, Derek, show it. Derek, actually expecting these women to say, sure. I mean, I got 30 seconds, which is longer than it'll take to do both of you. I hate the police in this town. Spare me your middle-class consciousness. Oh, the Virgin Mary weren't no virgin when I knew her. She'd been round the traps a couple of times with the men from Herod's troops. Oh, the Virgin Mary weren't no virgin when I knew her. Had the mind of a child and the body of a sewer. Oh, the Virgin Mary didn't need no urging. The Virgin Mary weren't no virgin. Hoo-ah! Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's a beautiful little song entitled Joseph Was a Lousy Fuck. Poor Joseph, so completely pissed out of his mind he could not remember a thing. No, I never touched her. I mean, she's the mother of God, John. Would you root her? But if you think about it, young people, it's actually Joseph I feel most sorry for because, you know, there he is, right? He's just a hard-working carpenter, just working away, working away. Richard's looking a bit confused, which isn't a fucking big surprise. A couple of people out there a bit confused. This, people, is a plane, okay? It's a woodwork plane. Not this sort of plane, Christians. Woodwork plane, used by carpenters. Probably never been in a carpentry shop in your life.
Hang on, Paul. You can't do that, Paul, because you're doing mime, and mime is only for dickheads on the mound. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Bullshit.
Sorry, Richard got out of our sight today and went and got a free personality from the Church of Scientology. Get what you pay for, obviously. There's Joseph, right? Working away with the fucking plane. Just working away. Suddenly, one day out of the blue, there's this knock at the front door. Knock, knock. And in comes Mary. Hi, Mary. Sorry, Richard's mother was killed this morning in a horrifying car crash. I mean, a little bit of time's gone by. We can laugh about it now, of course, but you know, just on eggs. There's Joseph, right? Working away with the plane. Suddenly, one day out of the blue, there's this knock at the front door. Bing bong!
Oh,
Bing bong!
that'll be the phone.
Bing, bing, oh, bing dong, bing, bing dong, bing. Well, that fucking wouldn't have worked, would it? Oh, why not? Because there's no electricity in those days. Prove it! Oh. There's Joseph, right? Working away with the fucking plane, working up a bit of a fucking sweat. Suddenly, one day out of the blue, there's this knock at the front door. Oh, damn, I wish some bastard would invent electricity! Actually, no, that's probably not true. Probably what happened is she came and she went, knock, knock, ow, knock, knock, ow, ow, ow. Because all of the doors in those times, of course, were made of rock. Because wood had not yet been invented. All the doors were rock, which probably explains why archaeologists recently discovered the skeletons of Jerusalem's very early Avon ladies with band-aids all over their knuckles.
No, Tim, God, Tim, you're so naive. They didn't knock on the stone doors in those days. Apparently what they used to do was they used to just pop round to the kitchen window at the side, lean in and go, woo, woo, it's only me, woo,
It's the Mother of God!
woo,
Your bush is on fire!
There's Joseph, right, working away with the fucking plane. Suddenly, one day out of the fucking surprise blue, there's this knock at the front door. Knock, knock.
Knock, knock. Come on, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Mary. Marry me or the child will be a bastard. I made that up just then with my mind. My mind did that. Well. No, nothing.
There's Joseph.
Sorry. Can I just interrupt for a second? Thank you.
There's Joseph working away with the fucking plane. Started off on a fucking hunk of redwood when this sketch started 25 fucking minutes ago. He's whittled it down to a matchstick.
That's why Joseph was a poor carpenter.
There's Joseph working away with the plane. Suddenly, one day out of the fucking surprise blue, there's this knock at the front door. Knock! And in comes Mary.
I won.
There's Joseph working away with the fucking plane. One day out of the fucking surprise knock at the front door. And in comes Mary. Hi, Mary. She says, how are you, Joe? Well, to be completely honest with you, Mary, I'm a bit fucking tense. What about yourself, Mary? Anything new happened to you today? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, there was one thing, Joe. What's that, Mary? Oh, I'm pregnant, Joe. All right. Well, how did that happen, Mary? Well, I was just sitting around at Mum's place having a cup of tea and some Madeira cake, talking about what a lovely festival it was this year. And suddenly this bird comes down from heaven, flap, 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 flap. 5 minutes later, fucking pregnant. Joe, shit happens. All right. So you're pregnant, Mary. We're going to have a kid. Jesus, what are we going to call him? It's a joke, Christians, okay? It's a fucking joke.
So what did they call the baby?